Mr. President, these last few weeks have been very trying for America. In August, as the result of the cowardly and barbaric acts of a terrorist group, ISIS, America lost two courageous and inspiring journalists, and Stephen Sotloff. Along with my colleagues, Senator Ayotte, Senators Nelson and Rubio, and Chairman Menendez, I'm introducing a resolution to honor the lives of James Foley, who was born and raised in New Hampshire, and Stephen Sotloff, a Florida native but a graduate of Kimball Union Academy in Meriden, New Hampshire. Our resolution mourns James and Stephen, two outstanding journalists who pursued their profession under the most difficult and dangerous conditions in order to tell the stories that needed to be told of the struggles that people on the ground were facing in the middle of difficult conflicts. We will never forget the bravery of James and Stephen and their dedication to the ideals of freedom that they so embodied. Our resolution strongly condemns the terrorist group ISIS, a group that has committed unspeakable atrocities against humanity and attempted to justify them through a perverted interpretation of Islam. ISIS fighters have targeted Iraqi Christians, killing many and forcing others to flee their ancient homeland. They have massacred Muslims who do not subscribe to their depraved ideology. They have threatened genocide against the ancient Yazidi population of Iraq, and they have targeted other religious and ethnic minority groups. They have threatened to conduct terrorist attacks internationally, including here in the United States. And of course, ISIS brutally murdered these two American journalists, Jim Foley and Stephen Sotloff. So let us be clear. We must hold ISIS accountable for their despicable acts. We must vigorously pursue those responsible and bring them to justice. And we must not let the deaths of these two Americans go unanswered. The terrorists who murdered Jim Foley are deeply mistaken if they think their barbaric acts will lessen Americans' resolve and pave the way for ISIS to continue terrorizing. We will bring an end to those who stand against everything these men stood for. And I hope that the entire United States Senate, Republicans and Democrats united, will stand together to pass this resolution. And independents. Let us show the world that our nation is united in its commemoration of the lives of James Foley and Stephen Sotloff, and in our commendation of the barbaric group who took these brave Americans from us. Thank you, Mr. President, and I yield the floor.